Hello, bitches. My name is Sharky. Let me turn this fan off. Hold up. I want you to hear me loud and clear. I don't know if you heard the fan, but it gets on my nerves. I sometimes hear it in my recordings. Anyways, I'm here to talk about some crazy shit I seen on YouTube one time. You know, to be honest, I like YouTube, but I feel like it has dwindled in quality over the years, and I truly believe that other people probably feel the same. But for me, it's like the topic right here I'm going to talk about. It was this YouTuber that was reacting to some really disturbing shit, like for real, extremely disturbing. I forgot their name, but I was thinking about this right now, and I was saying to myself, like, who the hell would even watch something like that? How's this content? You're not helping. This is disturbing. I'm worried about you. Like, why would you watch this? And this man, he was watching a video. He recording himself a reaction to watching this video about an infant getting beat, and it was like a compilation of like kids getting hurt by other people and by him, and like people getting murdered in the video. Now obviously he can't put that on YouTube, so he censored it, but he still had his reaction in the video. Like he had the video right there, like in a small box, but he censored the whole thing, and it was just his face that you could mostly see. I forgot that nigga name, but I'm gonna like Google it. But how I came across this video, it was my recommended. I think I was watching. I forgot what I was watching. It was like some random ass recommendation. You know what YouTube was doing? They always do that shit. I be watching something that has nothing to do with anything. Anyone recommended me some crazy shit like this. So I seen the title. I thought he was like telling some story about a child abuse story. And then I clicked on and watched. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? You watching this? And I'm thinking to myself, like, why would you watch this? In what world does you watching a traumatic ass video that nobody should even look at unless you the police for evidence? And I'm pretty sure they don't want to look at that shit either, because they get scared as hell looking at that shit. So I'm thinking to myself, how is this content for YouTube? How is this safe? How can you get monetized for looking at this? Like, and then you want to act like you're so traumatized by watching, like, because the first thing that went through my mind was like, nigga, nobody told you to watch this shit. Why are you watching this? Why is this on YouTube? I hope this is not getting monetized. I really hope he didn't get any money from doing that shit, because one, that's not cool. Like, imagine getting money from watching some child get beat. Like, it's not like you did anything to help the situation. You're being a weirdo. You're not a savior. You're a weirdo. And that's not my topic for this video. It's just motherfuckers recording weird shit and then acting like they did a good job or did a service for the world. It's like, what are you doing? You worse than the niggas that did that social experiment shit back in the day, and everybody found out, oh, they was using fake actors. Like, no fucking wonder. Because nobody acts like that in public. Nobody, because no. But back to this at hand, it was just so strange to me. Like, why would you record this? Like, what was the point of this? And this motherfucker acting like he was so disgusted and traumatized. And I'm thinking the whole time, looking at him, like, why are you watching it? Who asked you to do this? It's like, that is so weird. You're about as weird as some motherfuckers who go out on the dark web and look for that shit. And that's how he even found it anyway. He willingly went on, and the dark web is not something you can just type darkweb.com. You gotta do some technical shit with your computer on to get, in order for you to get on there. And this motherfucker did that, click on these videos, records his reaction, posted on YouTube, and I really hope he don't get money from this, cause what the fuck? How is that morally correct? Yeah, you're not reacting. Yeah, you feel bad for in the videos if they get hurt, if it's people or children. I don't know what the hell. I just seen that one video. I was like, no, I'm not watching none of this shit. Cause like, this is weird. How does YouTube allow this? Like, excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me. And it's not like they're a true crime journalist or anything. No, motherfucker. You're reacting to a crazy ass video on the dark web and you went like you so traumatized after watching it. Who told you to go watch that? And it's not like he's bringing awareness at all. No, 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 no. Because first of all, anybody that got a cell phone, laptop, and they grown as hell, they know what the dark web is. Unless they older. You know, like 40s, 50s. They probably don't know what the hell that shit is. But anyone below that age, they know what the dark web is. And they know that it's some freaky shit on there that nobody should ever look at. But you reacting to their videos isn't helping the situation. You look strange doing it. And like, we already know that child abuse exists. We already know that murder exists. Yes, we hear about it all the time on the news. And I'm trying to see how the fuck people find these people that react to this shit as saviors. How are you a savior? I don't understand. Like, can somebody explain that shit to me? But in a logical manner, not you adding a damn fool using Twitter fingers, because that's not making you look any better. But it's just, how the hell do you think you're a savior if you watch crazy ass videos like that, record your reaction, put it on YouTube, you put the video in your reaction as well, but you censored it, put it on YouTube, act like you're a victim yourself because you watched it. It's like, and there's other people that do the same thing, but with a twist. Whereas they read, you know, like crime stories and all that, and they proclaim themselves as true crime journalists. I don't see how reading information from Wikipedia makes you a journalist, but okay, I guess. But do you? I guess there's nothing wrong with reading about criminal stories at all, because I sometimes read some criminal stories, but I don't really like call myself a journalist for reading it. It's not they went out their way to solve the mystery or like report it on the news. It's like the shit already happened. That was like a case from the 70s, or what the fuck you reading it? It's like it's already been alerted. Like I don't understand. And these the same motherfuckers like complaining like, how come YouTube isn't monetizing me? I don't know, because you reading some crazy stories. It's one thing to, you know, read the stories and share it with others. Oh, this happened. Like you sharing a story about like Jeffrey Dahmer or whatever, like reading, you know, the crazy shit he done and explaining his biography. That's pretty cool to me. Like I watch some channels that do that. But in no way, shape, or form do they have some kind of savior like attitude about them. And that's my only problem with them, is that they have some kind of savior attitude where it's like, guys, we gotta do something. It's like, the motherfucker dead. He got murked in prison. What the hell do you mean we gotta do something? It's like, we know serial killers exist, and we honestly should do something about that shit, because it's getting out of control in 2022. But it's like, I don't like the fact that someone has this kind of, they try to play like the victim in a little bit. Like, bro, how you shook from reading a biography off of a serial killer and explain like the horrors of what he did? Yeah, it is really shocking, make you open your eyes real wide, like, holy shit, this motherfucker is ill. But in no way, shape, or form should you act like you're a victim or a savior because you recorded a video and put it on YouTube. And that's my little motherfucking problem with it. And these other people that like to report these read stories about child abuse. Yeah, it is truly saddening. I don't wish that on anybody. Nobody needs to be treated like that. But I just don't want the people that report it and they act like they're some kind of hero for talking about it. It's like, bro, you could just leave your attitude at home and just discuss like what happened and just share it with people. That's all you had to do. There's no reason for you to act like you did something, because you literally did nothing. I remember I watched this video. Yeah, that reminds me of this other video I seen. It was that man who said pick a side. Ooh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was really gross. It was this man who made this video called Pick a Side YouTube. And this nigga was talking about him and other creators were complaining about why they not getting money. So that's what it seemed like to me, that they complain about not getting paid for making these type of videos. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, if you truly cared about the craft that you do, then you really cared about these cases that you like to read about. Again, let me say this one more time, that you read about. Yes, you read about. You wouldn't really care about getting a check from YouTube and then get upset at the work that you do. Like, what I'm trying to say is that you can't get mad at something that you chose to do and you're not getting paid for, because it's fucking YouTube. It's not like they had like some kind of application you fill out like, can I be a true crime journalist? Yes. What's my minimum wage, bruh? That's not how it works. YouTube just want to choose whoever they want to monetize at this point. I thought that we all understood that concept, and you can't really get mad at them for that. And I know there's some people in that video who's complaining about it too. It's like they the ones that do the catch predator things, catching the predator. My only problem with that is, you know, it's kind of odd to pretend to be a child and go out of your way and try to bait them into doing something. I know the purpose of it's like to weed them out and then call the police on them, but you know, I'm not really sure about how, if that's the right way to do it. It's like me going up to a kleptomaniac and like telling them, hey yo, the security guard not paying attention, not blocking the door. I think you should like steal something real quick. And the kleptomaniac looking at me like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm itching to steal some shit, but I just might do it because you said that. It's like, that's kind of fucked up to do that to them. But in no way, shape, or form am I even defending that type of behavior. It's one, you a sick motherfucker. You sick. You need help. Sir, ma'am, I don't give a damn. Anybody could be a predator. I'm not going to censor myself because one, I don't care about being monetized. This is YouTube. I'm here to talk my shit and leave it at that. But you're a sick motherfucker. If you are that, you need help ASAP. And my only problem is with the people who are baiting the predators out. I don't like their attitude of that either, because some of them, they act like they saved the world or whatever. It's like, yeah, you got some crazy nigga off the street. If they actually get arrested, I don't know if they actually get arrested. But it's like, you know, you only catch one. You only call one nigga. It's like, why you get upset at YouTube because they didn't monetize you catching one nigga? I thought you wanted to do this because you cared about the children, that you cared about the people. Why do you care if YouTube gives you a check? It's not YouTube defending this type of behavior. YouTube is not defending child predator bullshit. I don't know if people realize this whole COPA thing. You know, it's like, is this made for kids? Is this made for kids? And they ask you that on every video. And when they got rid of all them children dancing on YouTube because motherfuckers like they got no damn sense, in the comment section, they did a service deleting all that bullshit and putting and shutting them comments off because nobody want to see you. Nobody want to see that shit. Nobody want to see any of that shit. Alright? And so, it is weird to me. It's just weird to me. They act like they did something when they did the bare minimum. It's like, and with this kind of problem, there's no superhero that can stop all of it. But it's good that they care, but I just don't like their attitude about it. As I said, it's like, you're not a savior, you're not a hero. You stopped one nigga. I mean, that's real good. You stopped that nigga. But it's like, don't be yelling at companies to give you money for it. That's just fucking weird. And you want to have the nerve talking about, pick a side, YouTube. This is your fault. You're defending this behavior. Look, YouTube evolved over the years. They want to be family friendly. They don't want niggas scaring children away. Like, they have, you remember the whole apocalypse thing where it shut down all the motherfuckers who were acting a damn fool on the platform, like, dangerous ass pranks and shit. And, talking about, oh, I almost got beat in the hood. It's like, they don't want to, the investors, they don't want that shit. They seem like, okay, YouTube, you defending this type of behavior? We finna take our money and go if you are. And YouTube was like, no, please don't leave. We'll tell them motherfuckers to get off. And that's exactly what they did. So they want their platform to be child friendly, but also they could be really biased at the same time. You know what I mean. If you know, you know. The racial bias. But that's a whole nother video for a whole motherfucking day. But I'm just gonna wrap this up. When I seen that man video, it really showed a lot about how some of these true crime motherfuckers be. It's like, let me just say this as a summary, as I wrap this up. You are not a savior. You're not a hero for reading about fucked up situations. And you're not a news channel. You didn't go to school for this. You just turned on your camera and started reading and watching. Watching, I do not condone that in any manner. Like, why would you want to watch that? You're not bringing. It's strange. He went out his way. Let me just try to wrap this up. It just fucking boggles my mind. You're not. I'm gonna just humble you real quick. You didn't do anything special. And I left a comment on that video too, talking about some pedestal YouTube. I left a comment, and the only ones who entertain this type of shit is mostly children, like teens and children. And when I left that comment on this video, like, motherfuckers like, well, what are you doing? It's like, what the fuck can I do? I'm not the police. There's nothing I can do except donate to funds that are about helping children. That's all I can actually do. I'm not the police. And all of these niggas, they're not the police. They're not cops. They're not FBI. They're not DEA. They're not whatever the fuck. They're not CIA. They're not none of them niggas. So they're not heroes. And not every cop is a hero, but that's not something I want to talk about right now. They didn't do anything. What are you doing? We already know child abuse exists. We already know that there's sick fucks out here that likes children in a nasty, disgusting manner. We already know that people getting murked on the daily. We already know that. You're not a hero for reporting it. Just like me turning on Fox News and saying, oh my God, these guys saved my life for telling me about this crazy shit. No, they didn't. They're just doing their job. You making a view... YouTube can be a job, but don't be expecting a motherfucker check because you did something that you think was good. That's my whole point. That's why I don't like their attitudes about the host. That video was disgusting. So how you blaming YouTube for this when they clearly said they don't want this type of bullshit on their platform? Like, just move on to somewhere else. Or you just, better yet, become an actual journalist. You know, the actual paying job, you know, you could go to school for. Instead of coming to YouTube and bitching about why you're not getting paid. Because, bro, you miss your chance of getting paid bucks on YouTube. You miss your chance, boy. Like, last time I heard that YouTubers ain't getting paid like that no more. But that's what I heard. I mean, I don't fucking know. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just me. But that's all I had to say. And I really hope someone takes something from this. And if what I say makes you upset, excuse me, I'm sorry, then okay. It's my opinion, but it is something I noticed, and I have to say that because I've been holding this for a while. And I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of these fucking YouTubers acting like they're so-called heroes and saviors and shit just because they report about something that happened. Like, you ain't did shit. You're not a cop. Like, I don't like their attitudes is my problem. I don't like motherfuckers who watch their videos. Like, why are you watching this? Nobody on earth should even watch this shit. You're not a cop. It's not required for you to watch this in order to, like, testify, have, like, a trial against the motherfucker. So why are you watching this? And act like you the victim just because you watched it. You don't know how they felt. You don't know what pain they went through. I don't know what you went through, but you weren't Let me just stop. That's all I have to say for now. Have a beautiful day.